伸出双手就能触摸眼前松软的毛发，是你只保存在深箱里的秘密。白色广场，橘色夕阳，缓慢的日常像漩涡，一圈一圈地旋转，就像是谁看腻了一样，打乱了缓慢的脚步，你掉进我的世界里，以为早就习惯，默默地守在眼旁，抬头望向满天积云，散开成晴空万里，但这样都还比不过那天你瞬间你望向我惊讶的表情。不管在今后会有什么未来在等待，我都会守护有你存在的风景，凝视着视线正前方你的背影。
Brother, it's been too long. Yeah, it's been kind of a while, hasn't it? I've been doing a few things here and there, but you know, shitposting takes some time with all the editing and stuff, so I've decided to come back to something a little bit more basic and classic. And either way, I needed to change recording software because as I only do things here and there, it's kind of getting old and I really had to change it, so I'm trying out OBS, and it's just pretty good right now, but I have to try out some more demanding games than this to really see how far I can push it. So yeah, I'm pretty rusty with all this stuff. I've lost count of how many times I started this intro. I just hate doing intros, you know. So yeah, and my setup is pretty ghetto to say the truth. The microphone stand is basically just plushes on top of each other, and it's not even a microphone, it's a goddamn webcam. So right, so this game, Nekojishi, already some really good pronunciation. So this is a free visual novel on Steam with like some buff guardian tigers. I don't really know the story, I can jumping into this blind. But if the intro means anything, just the work put into the animation just for the intro seems to be a lot more effort than most visual novel you find on Steam and that you need to pay money for, so hopefully it's gonna be good. Sure, it's gonna be better than Doki Doki Literature Club. So hopefully this time I'm going to finish this on like some other game. So we're just going to jump into it. I already have a drink because the gameplay in this game is gonna be reading, and I'm not used to reading out loud. So let's just go. With heavy footsteps, I chamber up the staircase to my apartment, exhausted and out of breath. Just a little bit further. Eventually I reach the top, greeted by my door before me. Oh shit, I like to use like enter, but it's kind of hidden between the ghetto setup of the plushies, so maybe space is gonna work. With the sight of a lift, I drop my backpack to the floor and search for my keys. Where are they? I reach into my jeans to no avail. Probably still in my bag then. Oh hey, finally, there they are. I take my newfound key and go to open the door, or at least attempt to. I can barely keep my eyes open. After a bit of effort, I open the door, thankfully doing so without scraping the key all over the place. God, I've just been so tired ever since we finished. I don't know what's gotten into me. I stand there and close my eyes for a moment. They're too heavy to open, so for now I don't. Maybe maybe I'm just stressing over this too much. Everyone else would have still been there celebrating the great show we pulled off, and I had to leave them all behind. I mean, I wanted to stay, but I would have just collapsed if I didn't head home. And after everything is all said and done, I won't be able to hang out with the rest of the crew. We worked so hard for tonight. Still seeing the excitement in everyone's faces warmed my heart. Even if I was the only stage crew, I felt it too. If only I wasn't so tired. I could fall asleep any moment now. Luckily, my bed is merely a few steps away of me. Alright, we're just going to jump straight into that. Whoa, who's there? Maybe you want to call the police? I blink, trying to focus my tired eyes awake. Nani? Somehow, in my room, right now, there's some sort of tiger man sitting on my bed, and well, reading one of my books? What's happening? Am I hallucinating? What the heck is this? I lose my grip around my back, letting slip and hit the floor below with a thud. You're... Yao? Is there something wrong? Can you see me? He can talk. He called me Yao, so knows my name too? You... What are you? How rude of you to ask what I am. After all, I am a guardian tiger of your family. You don't recognize me, do you? It's kind of difficult to recognize someone if you don't see him, but yeah. Guardian tiger? We do have a guardian tiger in my family. I should say guardian tigers. After all, I was born into a family of Jitong mediums, my family running their own temple. Despite that, I never expected to see a real guardian tiger, that's for sure. Sure, I've seen a lot of tiger statues, but a living, speaking and well... muscular. Guardian tiger? Is this even possible? Aren't guardian tiger considered gods? Even if they exist, normal people can't just see them, right? Oh yeah, of course you're not somebody normal. All this wouldn't be a visual novel after all. Sorry I didn't recognize you. You couldn't see me before. How is it that you are able to distinguish me so suddenly? Such feats were quite beyond your level of spirit power. I'm just as confused as you are. I have to figure this out. Well, he said I couldn't see him before. Doesn't that mean he's been in here this whole time? He knows everything. Now that I think about it, I didn't bring a small tiger statue with me from home. Could that be why he's here? Even though I was raised in a family of Jitong mediums, it's not like I've been seen as any spirits before. So, if this is for real guardian... So, if this is for real guardian tiger, why exactly can I see him all of a sudden? Liao, do you not have any aboriginal dance performance today? Do you recall anything strange? Well, I don't know. The only thing I can think about is how tired I was after the show ended. But I must have something to do with it, but I don't know what. Not that it matters, it's a good thing anyway. You can hear me, I can talk to you. There's no need to care about it any further. Oh yeah, no a big deal. How can a guardian tiger be so careless? So you're a guardian tiger, right? The very one in the statue I brought here to Taipei. Oh, I just feel like this is gonna be the kind of game where I'm going to just slaughter any pronunciation possible. So I guess I better just get used to it. Correct. So does that mean you've been staying in my room this whole time? Ever since I moved to Taipei for college, I've been living alone in this small apartment. I'm a student, so it's normal for me to not care much about my room, not to mention what I do in it. Then if this guy's been staying with me all this time, of course, I've been here the whole time. After all, I cannot travel far from my statue. It makes sense. I did put this statue on my bookshelf. He has no other choice but stick around here all the time. Wait. You would have seen that, right? What do you refer to? I mean, so you watch everything I do at home? You mean... Okay, we're just throwing that out the window. Okay, sure thing, game. You mean masturbation, correct? Of course I have seen you do such thing. Not like this, not like this. There's no need to feel embarrassed. I've been watching over you since you were a child. I've seen worse. I've seen you go on some websites. Oh, so does that mean everything I look at? Exactly. Huh? Oh yes, you do have quite unusual tastes. However, suppose you won't find that kind of boyfriend is a furry. Of course. This is just getting better. Yeah, of course, I know I can't find those. Hold on! You even know I like this guy? You even know I like guys? What did you expect? I have even seen every single file on your computer. Will you wish for me to list all of them? Oh, alright. I'm just, shocked. Regardless, it's quite wonderful to find out someone that can channel spirits. It's been decades. I didn't exactly ever encounter one. Expect my reading skills today, well, any day I guess. Decades? Does that mean other people in my family have been able to see spirits as well? There was one in every generation of your family. However, we have lacked one for 2 generations now. We've been worried about the power being lost forever. I never thought we would actually communicate with spirits. So all our rituals are more than just for show? Okay, so what makes me different? Well, you have a decent amount of spirit power since you were a child. Just not enough to design us. However, I changed today. Dramatic zoom in. The guardian toggles in close and sniffs at me. His muscle formed towards in front of me, with that well-outlined body, as well as soft strip of fur. My heart almost skips a bit. It seems like someone caused a change in your spirit powers. But how? Yo, you don't suppose you have any ideas? Nope. The only thing is me being exhausted, but considering how much I was running around at the performance tonight, it's not like I shouldn't be tired anyway. What's with this edgy sounding spirit power thing? What kind of bootleg shonen anime is this? It's just like one of my Japanese animes. Oh, no idea? Forget about it then, at least you're not hurt. As I said, this is a good thing. For a supposed guardian tiger of my family, isn't he way too nonchalant about what happened to me? So you think there'll be any side effect to this? Doubtful, but I may need to observe you for a while longer. Preferably while you're in the shower. But fear not, as long as I am here you'll be fine. How can you be so confident? Well, I am God after all. In the unlikely case I cannot handle it, we can simply seek help from the city god, or even the Holy Mother herself back at our temple. There's nothing those two couldn't handle. I guess that sounds impressive. Although many people despise the possessing ritual involving contacting them, regardless, even if you don't seem to be a fan of us, at least one can still ask for their blessing or safety. As for myself, apparently I added a T. As for myself, after watching over you all these years, I am more than happy to be able to chat with you. Well, it's good to hear that he's happy to speak to me, although he seems a bit concerned about me. Also, I wonder why people wouldn't want to be possessed. Could the tales of the oracle's misfortune be true? Well, I don't know if being possessed is anything good, you know. Wait, what do you mean by saying I don't seem to be a fan? Music's done. Dramatic sound. Huh? Who come around at this time of night? I didn't even hear them buzz the front door, or at least not a neighbor coming to complain. I haven't been that nosy, have I? I look at the tiger sitting on my bed. I've got to hide, but is he invisible? I can't just have someone walking in here and seeing a real, living, breathing tiger, man. Wait. Should I be the only person who can see him? I take a deep breath and look back at him. He doesn't seem to care what's behind the door or feel the need to hide himself. It seems I'm worried over nothing. With that anxiety quelled, my read turns toward whoever is outside the door. And it's another one, yeah. With no other choice, I walk over and open the door with a satisfying click. The door swings open to reveal someone standing before me. A hooded figure. Who are you? This can't be real. First that guardian tiger stalker, and now some door-knocking leopard? Clearly this exhaustion had made me delirious. What could he be? I can't really think of any leopard gods or monster. Not to mention his strange outfit. Actually, hold on, that reminds me of some of our costumes. I'm going to just skip that for the sake of everyone. Yeah. What? Hello. This guy is like XXX Dark Sasuke XXX. Hello? I guess I was on the right track. He must be an aboriginal spirit. I go inside. What? It takes me a second more than it should to realize he wants to enter my room. It is impolite of me to leave him waiting at the doorway, but... oh, but that's what you meant, but first... But what are you? Clouded leopard. Rukai. Okay, I think I'm starting to get where this is going. A threesome, maybe? So, are you a god? A god of a Rukai? Spirit. Clouded leopard spirit. So, you're here to... Okay, I'm not sure I want to give it a shot. Let me bring many spirits to... He looks around for a moment and then points to the leaflet on my bed. It's the schedules of today's performance. In other words, he brought spirits to watch our show. Our choreography was inspired by an aboriginal funeral ceremony, but it's hard to believe that there were actual aboriginal spirits watching us. The guy, he just did a dance one day and summoned 3 goddamn felines, gods, because yeah. The director would be over the moon if he knew. You can see. Now I'm blind. What? He points directly at my eyes with black pointed claws. So that's how beastmen fingers are. Oh wow. He's got cute little pink paw pads too. He looks grumpy though. I help, you see. So does that mean he's the one that awakened my spirit's power? But what for? You help. Help. So you awakened my powers because you wanted my help. That makes sense so far. I got a bad feeling about this. So, about this help you want, do I have to go anywhere? Would I? Wait a minute. Something that just appeared. Is this an oh. Oh shit! This entire time there was explanation of every goddamn thing. It's lore. Oh boy. Shit. I don't know if I want to be going through all of this. You know what? I think I'm going to like do this at the end of each episode, just read through everything. So like that, I'm going to understand everything at the end, and I'm going to miss all the text before. Great. But that's really far away. Would I? Wait. That place came up in our research for the performance. If I remember right, the Rukai people do actually live in Wutai. Which means what he's saying makes sense. But that doesn't change the fact that Pingtung is on the completely opposite side of Taiwan. And I don't even know what he wants me for. What should I even think about going with some spirit that just can knock him on my door? Oh jeez, what does he have to give me that look? Although he doesn't show it, I think I let him down. I mean, he did go out of his way to awaken his powers, and after all that, I just refused him straight out. Hey you, be sure to remember that you never even asked before giving him these powers. Now you've barged into his house, and the first thing you've done is demand him to live with you. Even for the standards of Aborigines, don't you think that's rude? A Han spirit? Where's the spirit you speak of? I mean, genuine God! I've been standing here this whole time. Surely you saw, yes? Yet you still want to take my boy? Oh boy. Here comes the God of War memes. Without as much as greeting. I thought I had seen the worst, but you are Aborigine. You truly are appalling. I am not evil. Not evil, so you say? How do I know you're not just some demon in disguise? To me, your aboriginal deities are not different from demons. This is my child, and I don't trust your words. You may leave. None of your business. Oh boy. There's gonna be a fight. It is my business, not yours. The leopard and the tiger lock eyes. The tiger cracks his knuckles. He looks ready for a fight. Whoa, wait, how did things end up with them trying to fight each other? Stop now! No fighting inside my room, please. The two men, well, cats, glare at each other whilst I stand between them. I figure there's no way they'll hurt me, right? And if we're really going to fight, what else can I do? But aren't they spirits? I don't even know if I can touch them. What if they use some sort of spells of telekinetic power to fight? Is there any point in getting between them at all? No. Oh, really? The main theme of the game is the guy, phone ring? Wait, who decided to call me right now of all times? The ringtone had cut through their standoff, both turning around to look at me, watching closely to see what's going on. Trembling, I keep an eye on the two puffed off cats as I reach for my phone. Would they even know how phones work? I pick up the phone. It's Chuchi Senpai from dance club. Hello Senpai, what's up? Hell, yo, just calling to check up on you. You looked about ready to pass out before you left. We were kinda worried. Feeling better now? Well, I figured you'd be angry, so I got some food for you. Let's eat dinner together. What, right now? If Senpai does come over, what will I do about those two big cats? It's probably safe to assume you can see them. In which case, I'll just have to pretend I can see them. Yeah, that's going to be really easy, they're just fighting in the background. If Mangas taught me anything, this isn't going to end well. But it'd be rude to refuse him. By the sound of it, he's already bought dinner for us. On the other hand, why is he so concerned about me all of a sudden? I mean, sure, I've talked to him, but I wouldn't call us close. You really didn't need to buy dinner and check up on me. You on your own, Senpai? Yep. How far are you? I'm just at your door. It's downstairs. What? See ya, coming up now. It seems like characters in this visual novel have the tendency to just barge in your house. That's cool. Wait, Senpai! He hung up. Okay, didn't expect him to already be here. What am I gonna do? I glance at the two clueless big cats next to me. Should I ask them to hide? How should I tell them? But since Senpai won't be able to see them, it should be okay. Crap, I need to at least close the door before he comes up. Tugging the leopard by the shoulder, I push him into the room, shutting the door behind him. Guys, just hold on a second. My senpai is coming over, so please keep it down, stay quiet, understood? The two big cats nod obediently. Okay, so what I need you to... And he's already there. Yo, I'm here! How about you some lume? I thought you like it, yeah? Just a second, senpai. I gulp and look back at the two big cats as I open the door. I'm sorry? One order of dinner for Liao coming up, eh? You're Sushi Senpai? I just realized his name, it just clicked. Sushi. What happened to Senpai? This can't be right, Senpai's definitely human. This guy in front of me is about the same height and the same short and small build as Senpai, but I know for sure Senpai isn't a cat. Someone at school was a beast man, maybe in mayhem over it. Right. Yeah, how are you? Senpai, you look, how did you? Yeah, what's wrong? Why are you so confused? It can't be. Wait, can you see me now? What are you? Your aura. It's quite strange. So I'm not wrong? Senpai, you're a cat? Oh, I'm a leopard cat. Involved names end with cat. I've got nothing to do with lolly house cats. Well, am I going to need some? Yup. You need some lore on the leopard. Aren't they basically the same? Leopard cats are just as big as house cats after all. Oh please, I'm heaps bigger than some house cat. Putting me on the same level as a house cat is just humiliating. That's beside the point. Senpai, you clearly didn't look like that before. Nope. I've always looked like this. To most people, I'm no more than an ordinary student. Why can you suddenly see my real form? Also, those two behind you? I am the guardian tiger serving Masu, and I have witnessed Yao grow up since he was a child. I believe you would describe me as his childhood sweetheart, right? More like creepy stalker. Rukai cluttered leopard. Yao, when did you start to hang out with spirits? I'm glad you asked, and yes today. It all happened in the blink of an eye. Even you turned out to be one of them. No, I came to visit you today because I needed to ask you for a favor. Oh really? I never would have guessed. Do you know how valuable your ability is, Liao? I know this is abroad, but you're the only one I can rely on. You're my only hope. You can save the world. Alright, so what do you need exactly? I'm actually a guardian tiger of a small temple in Miaoli. You're a guardian tiger? Impossible. Whatever. I know it's weird, you don't need to tell me. It may be rare to have a leopard cat as a guardian tiger. Yeah, because a leopard isn't a tiger. What is this? But I am. Okay, we're suddenly changing things. If you still question me, go ask my food gang, not me. Yeah, I think I'm just going to quickly check things. Loads of soil and ground. It's a DG. Okay. After all, it's not like I signed up for this. I never asked for this. Going back to the point, our temple is not being abandoned. If no one cares of my temple, my food gang will. By then I will be forced out and have to live like a stray cat. I don't want that to happen, so yo, please, help me restore my temple, please. If you want any compensation, I'll do whatever you want. Wait, stray cat? I thought you weren't a There's no point. That's not the point here. You can't have him. Liao lives under my care. There's no reason for him to serve in any other temple. If he must, he may help you, but Liao still has to return home. Oh, yeah, thanks, Dad. Wait, when did I ever decide to go home? If you can't help me, yo, please, can you lend me your hand? I beg you. I've gone through a lot to find you, and perhaps, for hundreds of years, nobody else with your ability will appear. Let alone in time to save my temple. So your temple is in Miaoli, right? Well, as great as it sounds, reviving a temple is easier said than done. Liao go to Wutai. You can see because of me. Hey, Pingting is still a lot further away. Plead that wherever you want, but it's Liao's power. He can do whatever he wishes with it. No me, no talking. All of you. Just listen to me! All three of the big cats stop, their eyes fixed on me. I don't want to go to Miali, Pingting, or back home. I just want to study hard, dance, spend time with my friends, graduate, and finally get a city job. I don't want to get involved in any of this, please. But Liao, you have a rare gift. I've never asked for this. You can just force me to do what you want. Liao, calm down. We can talk about it later. I won't make any promises. Well, you heard it. That's it for today. As for now, please leave. I stay. What? Won't give up. You're quite the stubborn one. And I'll stay too? Huh? If he gets to stay, I do too. It's only fair. After all, the one of us that wins Liao over gets his help, right? Wait, I never promised that. In short, we're all uninvited, so... Yo, wanna eat dinner together? Disregarding my protest, Senpai makes himself at home, plopping himself down at my table, digging into his plastic bag and taking out the lume ready to eat it. Please, stop bothering me! Unable to hold myself back, I shouted out in frustration. Hey, quiet down! What time do you think it is? My neighbor's ground-shaking roars thunders through the walls. Crap, yeah, they sure have some paper-thin walls, if just talking loudly is enough. Liao, I should inform you that people cannot hear us talking. To them, it would be no different than you talking to yourself. If you are excessively loud, they may end up believing you to be some lunatic. You don't have to tell me that, but... Regardless, you can see how tiny my room is. All of you couldn't stay here even if you tried. There's no changing my mind on this, so please, can you all leave me alone? Even if you all are adorable beasts, you can't... I'll let my secret out. Please don't notice. Please. Yo, I know what you want to say, but you may not give in just because of your unique tastes. Furthermore, I'm here. I will not let them disturb you. But Liao, even if you don't want to, you still see me at dance club tomorrow. There's no way you can just quit the club to avoid me, right? Don't underestimate me. I can still outside for you know. Damn it, Senpai is right. I love going dance club. English? It means so much to me. There's no way I'd leave just to avoid him, and he knows it. Senpai, you're so cunning. Hey, not really. That's not a compliment. Alrighty. Since Liao will see me anyways, it won't make a difference if I stay here, right? That's not how it works. You still go home. You can still go home. And I still can't fit so many people in my room. That guardian tiger's definitely not going anywhere. And I don't see that leopard girl living anytime soon, right? It'd just be unfair if I didn't get to live with you two. What do you mean by live with me? And other people can see you. What would people think if you suddenly started living here? You can just stay in a relationship. No way! Granted, within the club it's no secret that me and Senpai are gay, of course. Senpai itself is quite the charmer and cute to boot. His potential suitors alone could fill a whole classroom. Still, I don't want to get into a relationship all of a sudden. I don't really have feelings for him. That's probably gonna change. Well, there'll be no problem as long as we don't go home together. We have different class schedules as well. Or you could even just tell people you're seeing me home. See, it'll be fine. Even so, no way. Okay, let's go about this another way. If this leopard guy leaves, Senpai wouldn't have a reason to stay. Let's ask him instead. Mr. Cloud Leopard, do you really have to stay? Could you please? I stay. I stay. Could you please listen to me? I will not leave you to anyone. Okay, he's turning into a robot suddenly. I can tell I'm blushing right now. Does this guy even know what he's saying? How did he get so fluent all of a sudden? Just at that moment, I can fit all three of you in this room? Not a problem. Of course it's a problem. Yo, did you forget? The spirits. We don't need to take up any real space. Even if you can feel them, it's not like it's gonna get crowded. They could just float in the air or even stay inside the desk or something. There's no way I would stay inside the desk. I am God after all, I have my pride. What do you want them to stay? So I have a reason to stay with you. Senpai, you have no shame. Eh, not really. Again, that's not a compliment. I just want to stay with you. Yo, please don't be so mean to me. I came a long way to visit you. If you're still unsatisfied, it's not like I can compensate you with my body. Please. You don't have to do that. I don't care. Regardless, I'm exhausted and I actually need to take a shower. Well, with the way they force themselves inside the room, I'm sure they're going to find a way to force themselves inside the bathroom. Enough is enough. I rush into the bathroom, slam the door, and turn on the shower. The warm water flows over my body, soothing my mind, relaxing my tired muscles. What's wrong with these guys? I mean, these men are cute, but to have a bunch of them pop into my life at once, it's almost too much for me. What did I do to deserve all this? Sometimes I do fantasize about beastmen being real, specifically 14 werewolves all at once. Having one close to me, who'd have thought? Perhaps out there someone would do anything to be me for even just a day. But things are never that easy. Putting the two that want my help aside, that guardian tiger, has he really been with me since I was born? I think so, but doesn't that mean if I keep him around I'd never be able to cut ties with my family? Originally, when I came to Taipei, I came to escape my family. They don't approve of me dancing, let alone as a career. If I went back home now... Come on, what year is this? Who wants to be a Jitong? Now that I think of it, the other two options aren't much better. Restoring Senpai's temple means being in charge of it. Otherwise, how would you draw people in? Knocking on doors with a fancy pen thing asking, do you have a moment to talk about her lords and tiger? I just know that one was coming. Not to mention the one asking me to move to Butai. Sure, it's not as stale as being a temple priest, but the thought of living by myself with some tribe in rural Pingtang. I have things I want to do with my life. It's not that I don't want to help them, but it's not like I can just up and agree to change my life for these guys. No, I have to get rid of them by any means necessary, even if they are adorable beastmen. With the warm water helping collect my thoughts, I finally decide to keep them out. But then I get out of the shower. I realize I made a massive mistake. I forgot to bring any clothes. How do you do that kind of thing? Normally, being the only one in the apartment, I can just walk out naked and grab them. But right now, with the three of them waiting in my room, this is no longer an option. We're not going to talk about the thing here? No, I guess not. No towers. A tiger may have seen my naked body before, but I can't say the same about the other two. I briefly considered the clothes I wore today, a little damp and sweaty. I just had a shower, so no thanks. How am I gonna do this? Senpai? Without any other options, I shot through the door for help. Yo, you okay? Yeah, just forgot to bring my clothes in. Can you go grab them for me? Honestly, just grab anything from my closet. I'll sort it out from here. closet. Let me see. Where is it? I wait for a while, but Senpai doesn't respond. All I can hear is him vaguely humming along. Senpai, you found it yet? Nope, can't found it. How could you not found it? There's only one closet in my room. I really can't find it, yo. Why don't you just come out? Well, guys here, we'd only end up seeing a glimpse at most. There's no way you can find it. He's absolutely messing with me. Senpai, stop teasing me, please. I just need you to bring me some clothes. Well, yo, I really can't find anything at all. Maybe if you agree to let me stay, I'll have more time to take a careful look around. Damn it! I know you're doing this on purpose, Senpai. But, I was just saying, since you have to wait anyway, why don't you just think about... Hey! What are you doing? I'm only messing with him. I'll help him I'll help him in a second. What's going on? I stand around confused as the bathroom door opens suddenly, revealing a leopard holding a pair of my shorts. What? I thought the door was locked. I hide behind it quickly, carefully taking the shot from leopard without exposing any of my bare skin to the three big cats in the other room. Well, okay, thanks. After handing me my shorts, he leaves. I shut the door firmly behind him and slump against it, my heart pounding as I slide the door. Didn't you just see my naked body? Who the heck would just fling open the bathroom door to pass clothes to someone inside? Wouldn't it render the whole bring me clothes thing pointless? Seeing me didn't faze him in the slightest. Is it because he's a spirit and doesn't care? Seems plausible. Well, even if he was a bit forward about it, at least he got me out of that situation. I look at my shorts helplessly. No shirt, but that will have to do. It's better than going out naked, I guess. I put on the shorts and head out the bathroom. Hey, sorry, yo. I was just joking about all that. I was just about to get your clothes for you. Ignoring Senpai, I take a short from the closet. I usually only wear shorts in here, but naturally I couldn't do so in front of them. Yeah, are you angry at me? I'm sorry I didn't. Not really, I'm just tired. I was really exhausted when I came back, not to mention all the trouble you three gave me. Could really use some sleep right now. Hey, but you still haven't had any food yet. Senpai raises half-eaten bowl of stew. He even wants me to use the same pair of chopsticks? That's like an indirect kiss. I don't really care for it at the moment. Oh, but I bought it for you. Enough. We just let him sleep. Quit annoying him, or he will kick you out for real. Oh, I got it. Well, yeah, why not we sleep together? Like them, I do have a physical body that can't just float around in the air. Senpai, I still don't know what's going on without you. Before I awakened, you were just an ordinary guy, and now all of a sudden you're like this. Well, as you said, it was caused by your awakening. After all, I'm just possessing Yanshuchi right now. Oh, no wonder I found your sense strange. So you're not actually Yanshuchi Senpai. You should say I'm not. However, for lack of a better term, I am him in every way, from his personality to his memories. There's no need to treat me any different to how you treat him. What about the real Suchi? When I leave, I return his body to him. Don't worry, I've done everything like you would have done. And at most you only have vague memories of what's happened. So you only give him back his body only when you want him to. You want to. Is that some kind of consciousness kidnapping? Don't get me wrong, I didn't mean it like that. But if it makes you more willing to help, I don't mind keeping his body. Okay, now that's 100% kidnapping. I can't help but bury my hand into my face. You couldn't have missed my part any further if you tried. Well, I suppose I could let you use the bed, but are the other two really okay with it? I mean, floating in the air doesn't seem very comfortable. Even though I don't want them to stay, the warm host inside me can't simply leave his guests with nowhere to sleep. Zoom stares at bed intensely. That won't do, Liao. I usually sleep on the bed. There's no way I will relinquish it to you. You are a mere kitten. There should be enough space for you to sleep in the corridor. Hey, what do you mean by kitten? I'm the only one who has a body. It doesn't matter where you sleep. If I sleep out there, I'll just catch a cold. Then I see no reason why you should stay here for the night. Oh, yo, you won't stand up for me, please? Why would I have to stand up for him? Wait, didn't the tiger just say something odd? About what you were saying, Tiger, so you usually slept with me? Of course. Wait, since when has this started? Well, ever since you came to Taipei. So even though I couldn't see it before, this whole time I've been sleeping in the same bed as a big tiger man. Should I be happy? In short, I sleep with Liao every night. There's no reason for me to give either of you that spot. Fend for yourself. But you don't even need a bed. Please, let me sleep with you, Liao. Still staring at the bed. Oh boy, is the first choice. Okay, you can still access the... oh yeah, I think that... was that my test save? Did it save? I don't know, I'm going to try. Yeah. Is that... oh, that's an autosave. Okay, nice, it has autosaves. Alright, so what do we have? We got Big Buff Stalker Guardian Tiger. We got Sasuke, and we got character that's suspiciously made to be too cute. Fucking hell. You know what, let's just go with the first choice, fuck it. Tiger's been sleeping with me this whole time. It's only right for him to take the place next to me. Oh, you're too cruel, yo. Sorry, Senpai. I go get you a quilt. It's the least I can do to make up for it. Oh, boo-hoo. I go to the closet and get out the spare quilt, passing it out to Senpai. Well, if it's gotta be like this. Senpai quickly rolls out the quilt on the ground. This is my territory now. No one else can trespass. This room is no way big enough for someone to claim part of it. That territory is right next to the door, so you can't even get out without stepping on his shits. Senpai, how can I get out? Senpai, how can I get out of the room with you blocking the way? Of course Liao gets a free pass. I welcome you into my territory, and even to sleep with me on the floor. No matter how you look at there's no space for me to squeeze into his territory, even if I wanted to. It's alright, Senpai. I know you're really excited, but I'm tired at the moment. Can you just allow me to sleep for a while? Well, it's not like I'm the one forcing you to stay awake. Leading outside, I go to the door and turn off the light. You know things are going to happen during the night. Afterwards, I lay myself into the bed and get cozy under the quilt. Tiger is lying in the bed as well. My bed's pretty small for two as it is, and with his size, he ends up taking up most of it. Is he really going to be sleeping with me every night? He's kinda big. I don't think I'll fall asleep that easily with him next to me. Hey, are we going to sleep like this? Yes. Although since you can see me, you can also feel me now. It does make it a bit cramped. Tiger glances at the bed and shuffles over onto his side, one arm outstretched across the pillow. He pats the mattress with the other, inviting me to scoot over. Just lie here, it's okay. I won't let you fall off the bed. He raises his other arm, apparently going to hold me in his arms. Although he's trying to stop me from falling off, It also means I'd be sleeping in his embrace. I don't think I have any other... I don't think I have any other options though. Yeah, it'd be a waste if you don't eat the stew. Mind if I finish it? Yeah, go ahead. I turn my head back and see Senpai eating the paper ball. Boy was sitting on his futon. How can he eat in such a dark room? Hey, watch what you're doing. If you make a mess, I won't clean up after you. Don't worry, I'll be really super careful. The answer was stuffing his mouth full of food. It's not my problem if he makes a mess, he's the one sleeping in it. I look back to the bed to see Tiger waiting for me. I wonder if there ever was going to be a name for the characters, because the screaming Senpai, Leopard and Tigers kind of weird. Taking a deep breath, I slowly rest myself into Tiger's arms. He pulls the quilt over me. It's a cold night and the blanket is still a little cold too. But with his warmth around me, yeah, it seems some problem with translation here and there, but it's not as bad as some other games I played recently. I wrap myself tight in the blankets, keeping the warmth in. Usually it takes time to warm up the shit. Yet with the tiger here with me, we're already getting there. Still, I can't fall asleep. I'm embraced by his arms, feeling the heat from his body. How could I keep calm like this? Doesn't care at all? He's a god sleeping with his worshipper. He seems so calm. Why am I so nervous? I try to control my breathing as my whole body tightens up. There's no way this is real. At this point I have to be in some cheesy rom-com anime. Oh boy, are we going to start breaking the fourth wall? Keep calm, Yao. Get rid of your lewd fantasies. This guy is Guardian Tiger. A god. I'm just speaking about this too much. He's a god. Maybe he just wants to take care of me. Any impure thoughts are disrespectful. I try to convince myself as I squeeze my eyes shut. His body is so warm. How can I feel this? How can I feel a god? If I couldn't feel him already, I'd be asking myself if he really existed, but... I mean, how can I be sure? I'm the only person who can see or touch him. What if I pluck out some fern? No, that would be incredibly disrespectful. Still, this is pretty incredible. Even though I come from a Jitong family, I never thought about actually meeting a real god. I only took the statue with me because Dad is listed. How could I know there was a real god in it? And right there, this god, a giant tiger man, lies before me. Well, hugging me, really. If I couldn't see it for myself, I wouldn't believe someone if they told me. Besides, compared to the guardian tiger sleeping on my bed, that statue's nothing. Why did he appear to be as an untrue tiger? Maybe his appearance is determined by my imagination. So, perhaps it's totally based on my preference. It could be just a normal tiger to other worshippers. Actually, that's pretty good. Well, it's still a weird coincidence to have 3 beastman deities appear in my home, considering my unique taste, as Tiger puts it. Well, at least he didn't find a stray cat girl on his doorstep. I look around my room. Senpai is sleeping quietly on the floor. Leopard is laying across my desk, right on top of my keyboard. Nice. How can you sleep like that? Hopefully it doesn't somewhat turn it on. How can you sleep like that? Hopefully it doesn't somehow turn it on and start pressing keys. Can spirits use keyboards anyway? I hope they sleep well. At least I can hear Tiger's smooth breathing. As it stands, I still can't fall asleep. Some say it's easy to go to bed when exhausted, but everything that's happened is just keeping me awake. Suddenly, Tiger moves his arm to cover my entire chest. making my whole body tense up. I start to wonder how to escape from his embrace just as he gently touches my nose. You still awake? Yes, well, gods don't exactly need speed. Speed? Well, gods don't exactly need sleep. Then, why have you all been fighting over my bed? I imagine the kitten wants it because of his physical body. I have no idea about that aborigine. As for myself, well, I've gotten used to this. After all, there's nothing you can do while you're sleeping. Is it surprising that a god can get bored? So you sleep with me all the time? I would never have noticed. Well, you weren't able to touch me then. However, you're just like a childhood sweetheart to me. As such, it's quite normal for me to hold you and sleep with you. Oh, so I'm your childhood sweetheart now? Whatever you think, you are my worshipper. So it's my responsibility to protect you. Just as if you were a child. You've grown up next to me for years. I'm not that old after all. However you may call it. My playmate or childhood sweetheart. No hold at all, huh? Correct. I'm just a fanling, you know. We get more lore. In Japanese. Alright. Didn't understand anything because I was reading too quickly, whatever. Well, precisely speaking, I was born after you brought me to Taipei. I have no memories from my primal spirit. You can't be my childhood sweetheart if you were only born a year ago. Although I do remember everything about your childhood, like the last time you wet your bed when you... Oh, stop! Alright. Simply put, I know everything about you and your family. So, do you think I'm qualified to be your childhood sweetheart? Well, maybe. Why are you so enamored with that term anyway? All of this reminded me of like a classmate in middle school. I don't know if you've ever been with that kind of people, but she was the one that knew absolutely, like, remembered every story about anyone in the class. Like that embarrassing story from years ago that you don't remember. She knows it. Like, she knows more stories that you know about yourself. It's kind of creepy. Well, maybe. Why are you so enamored with that term anyway? There is no more appropriate word to be found. You definitely misunderstood it. Where in the world did you learn these words? Like, in stories, the childhood sweethearts typically get married to each other. You know that, right? Really? I had no idea about the implication. However, if our relationship is that good, it means that I'll easily beat those two, or at least the kitten. What is he talking about? Yo, don't be distracted by those two, understood? After all, you're a son of a Lin family. I didn't reply. I know where he's coming from, and I know if I don't get a job after I graduate, I have to go home. But I don't want to think about that right now. Yo, you don't want to go home? I never thought he'd ask me straight out like this. I don't know. Honestly, I think it's boring back home. Are you going to be angry at me? How could I be angry about that? However, I still want you to consider going back. It's not that boring. At least it won't be now that you can see us. You could spend your whole life talking with all the other guardian tigers even. Really? I never thought about it like that before. Living with a lot of furry guardian tigers sounds pretty good. But it's alright. Take your time. There's no reason to decide right away. I'll consider it seriously. I know you're a good boy. Don't worry. We'll take very good care of you once you get home. As you must know, there are 3 guardian tigers protecting your family. But really, there are more than 3 of them. 14 maybe? Wait, can you go check out the... Okay, glossary. Did I miss a word? Right. Right. Those three are well known because they usually show up in Kaido's rites. In fact, there are many of us. Each statue holds its own spirit after all. There are even gods in the temple. Although you may only be able to see the guardian tigers, but you'll definitely be amazed by their magnificence. Tiger softly continues to tell stories about the many gods of our temple. His words slowly fading away as I close my eyes. The last thing I could remember was being hugged tightly by my guardian tiger, immersed in his low, warm voice as I fall asleep. Nice loading. Alright, I think it's gonna be a good time to take a break. I'm gonna need a drink after all of this. Alright, let's get back to it. Heavy. So heavy. Something is definitely pinning me down, suffocating me with its entire mass. I uselessly try to struggle against it. I can't even lift my arms or move my feet. I don't bother trying to turn myself over. The cool breeze hits my face, but it doesn't help me with the heat everywhere else. What's going on? I take a deep breath and then open my eyes. In front of my face I see a large shadow. I blink hard, trying to make out its form. A wall of muscles covered with soft, fluffy orange fur. It looks so nice. I mean, if it's not trying to kill me. Sadly, I can't really enjoy the view while being suffocated. I must have the strength to move my head and tap on my guardian tiger's arm. Yo? Get up? Sorry. Nice, on the first night you almost get murdered. Finally he gets out of my bed, sparing my life. I thought I was going to die. Getting crushed to death by my own guardian tiger is a pretty stupid way to do so. You alright? Not at all. I'm so sorry. I forget you can actually feel me now, so I just lay it down like usual. So he's been sleeping on me all this time? Even if I couldn't feel him before, it's kind of a miracle that I'm not dead already. Alright, come on. My chest finally freed of Tiger's weight. I cough while trying to regain my breath. Suddenly, Tiger pulls me into his chest and pats me on the back. I feel like such a kid, but I can't help but like the way he struck the back of my neck with his fluffy paw. I relax and take a deep breath. It's an exotic smell that melts into the atmosphere around his body. So, this is the smell of my guardian tiger? It's incredible to think that it's standing in the front of me when I know it doesn't physically exist. But right here is a strong chest to lean against, where his fur warms me in the crisp spring morning. It's almost enough to forget the way he almost crushed me last night. Oh, alright, I'm fine, it's okay. Embarrassed, I gently push him away. Yo, what's all the fuss? Senpai sits up in his bed, looking sleepy. It seems we just woke him up. What are you guys doing? You're so lovey-dovey. Hell, what time it is? What time is it? Senpai looks for his phone and I pick up mine. It's 10 o'clock. Wow, I can't believe I woke up this late. I must have been exhausted last night. Morning, Senpai. It's 10 by the way. 10? That's early. I'm going back to sleep. What? I know of some people. Okay, I'm just getting confused by the translation. I know some people skip morning classes on Monday, but can't say 10 o'clock is early. Well, you can sleep for as long as you want. I'm gonna get up. Tiger, move out of my way so I can get up. As I stand, I notice Leopard standing in front of my desk, staring at me. When did he wake up? And why does he have to stare at me like that? Morning. Good morning. Good morning, Liao. Okay, my throat, please. I just had to slap the tiger in the belly to get him to reply. He was being impolite, but damn, his rock-solid abs hurt my hand. 5 more pieces. What the hell is he dreaming about? Oh, 10. I mean, my class is in the afternoon anyways, and campus is just around the corner. I couldn't make it I couldn't make it if I left a half an hour before. So, what should I do? Usually I would just surf the internet, but with everyone here. Speaking of doing things, I'm pretty hungry right now. I should probably wait until Senpai's up though. He'd want food as well. I decided to just use my computer to pass time, turning it on and opening up my social media page. Wait, something feels strange. Maybe like a presence on your shoulder. Tiger and Leopard are standing right behind me, peeking at my screen furtively. Excuse me, what are you two doing? What? This is what I usually do. Spying on me while I use the computer? Correct. Could you stop, please? It makes me uncomfortable. Uncomfortable? How so? I mean, it's strange to have someone watching you. Strange? But I do watch you all the time. Like I said, I know all files on your computer. Even then, it's a bit different when I actually know you're doing it. Not that means I don't mind that he did it before. Do you know, do they know my right to privacy? You got zucked. Granted, am I really in a position to discuss my privacy with gods? How can I relax while being watched? Sorry, but could you two just move away while I'm using my computer? That's fine, I just want to keep an eye on you. I'm not the only one living with you now. Is it that you don't want others to know what you're doing? Or that you don't feel comfortable being watched? Well, both. Oh, if that's the case, I'll go get myself a book then. Tiger walks over to my bookshelf, picking out a book just like normal. Then I notice something strange. The book is simultaneously still on the bookshelf and in his hand. How did he do that? Never mind, it's not important to me. Meanwhile, Leopard seems to have left on his own volition. Okay, well, I guess I'm free now. I mean, there's still some stuff I can't open because they're in the room, but I can work with this. While nothing else to do, I spend my time on the internet until 12. Senpai! Senpai, it's time to get up! Yeah, well, good morning. What time is it? It's afternoon. Do you always have to get up this late? It's pretty normal for me. Hard to change. Oh, so that's how you waste your life away. You'll understand more later in college. He doesn't really care, does he? People say the further you get in college, the less you care about it. Surely the code of honor my senpai lives by. Anyway, get up and have lunch, otherwise we're gonna miss class. Yeah, alright, let me wash my face first. Senpai slides out of the bed and meanders his way into the bathroom. Hey Senpai, what's your plans for this afternoon? This afternoon? I'll just go to school with you. Senpai is barely audible over the running water. So, when do you finish your classes? Classes? I don't have any today. Then why are you coming to school with me? So I can stay with you, obviously. What? Come on, when a couple moves in together, the least they should do is go to school together. Stop messing with me, Senpai. This isn't some cheesy romance manga, you know? Those good old mangoes. Senpai walks out from the bathroom, wiping his face dry with my towel. Yes, my towel. Well, take it easy. Anyway, I can't lock myself in your room all day long. I don't have a key, so why don't we just go to school together? As good as his point is, why can't he just go home? Senpai, I think it's better for you to go home. You don't even have any clothes or anything with you, right? Yep, I was just gonna grab what I needed on and bring it over tonight. Senpai, why are you insisting so hard on this? Like I said yesterday, I'm not about to lose to these two. So I'm with you no matter what. Whatever, be my guest. So, what about lunch? Of course, I'd love to dine with you, Liao. I was just thinking about getting a sandwich. Oh, come on, Liao, don't get a sandwich. There's no romantic atmosphere to that at all. Wait, why is that all you care about? I let out a deep sigh. Okay, I'll just grab something to eat before class. If you want a proper lunch, just go and get it now. I'll wait and keep the door for you. Oh, if you're not gonna eat it, if you're not gonna eat it with me, I'd rather not eat anything at all. Come on, unlike the others, you have a real body. You need to eat something. I'll just grab something as well then. I just woke up, I'm not that hungry. I'll just grab something as well then. I just woke up, I'm not that angry anyway. Sure, you're free to do whatever you want. Yup, I'll handle myself, don't worry about a thing. Senpai sits back on the mattress, puts up the quilt to cover his legs, and starts to play with his phone. Alright, now that's started. I walk over and get back on my computer, messing about online until it's time to head off to class. Hey, yo, we should leave now. Alright, ready? Apparently, he can speak in more than 3 words now. I close my computer, then pick up my backpack, phone and keys. Alright, I'm heading out. Tiger, look after the house while I'm gone. Wait, Liao, I'll go with you. What? You mean you want to come to school with me? For what reason? To protect you. Really? It's cool. I don't need any protection. You know, you never know with all those gun laws that are getting by, you know? I disagree. I'd be worried if you go alone. There's no way I can trust that kitten. The Aborigine will absolutely follow you as well. What's with you calling me a kitten? Wait, are you going to school with me, Mr. Leopold? We'll take that as yes. He silently nods in response. So, all of you guys are all coming to school with me. I look 3 cats up and down, they all turn to look at each other, then they nod together. Why? I'm not going to let up the opportunity to go to school with you. Need to follow you. I have no reason to let these suspicious guys get close to you. I'm absolutely coming. Putting your reason aside, Tiger, didn't you say that you can't be too far from the statue? Oh, I'll be fine as long as I'm around a close worshipper such as yourself. It'd be shameful if I couldn't at least protect my Jiton. God, what kind of situation am I even in? No idea, maybe it's karma. Really? My karma must be pretty crap if I can't even get some peace and quiet at school. I mean, it's not that bad to be around 3 beastmen, but where's my freedom? Where's my right to privacy? Right of privacy in public? Yeah, yo, you just need to get used to it. I've always gone with you, you just couldn't see me. Whereas pretend I'm not there. It's not that easy. And how do you expect me to deal with these two? You don't see me. I just want to go to class with Yao. I'm right to go to an actual college student. That's not the point, Senpai. I can work with you to school, and we could talk together. I can even do your class notes. I'll do whatever you want, Yao. Okay, he's a little bit too upset. He's a little bit too, how would you say, obsessive. I can't deny his enthusiasm. You really are cunning. So I take that as a yes. Give in to your inner desire. What? Alright, you can come if you want. I have nothing else better to do anyway. Just no funny stuff, got it? I get my things and open the door, letting the other out before locking it behind them. Those are some cute loading screens. Here we go with the classic Japanese school. Well, I guess maybe it's Chinese. I think the game is Chinese. On our way, I go with Senpai and get some sandwiches and soy milk for lunch. Then we head off to class. Just as he wanted, Senpai sits in on my lesson. Granted, it's not his subject and he has no reason to be here. Thankfully, there's a lot of people here today, so he won't be noticed. I sit in my usual spot in the middle of the classroom while Senpai sits right next to me. Then, so do Tiger and Leopard. Do they really need their own seats though? My guess, but I think I'm going to need a quick drink. My gaze turns to them. Tiger looks calm and used to it, but Leopard's on edge. Ever since we got into the campus, he's been looking at pretty much everything as if it's some crazy new world. Even after we took our seats, he's still at it. How different is his hometown anyway? Although I'm curious, he hasn't spoken a word, so I ignore him for now and get ready for class. Class begins. I start making notes while Senpai plays with his phone. All goes as expected. Fucking hell. All goes as expected. Well, except for Leopard, who, to my surprise, is leaning over onto my desk to see what I'm writing. It's a little weird having someone read over my shoulder like this. I mean, unlike earlier this morning on the computer, I don't mind him watching me. Hey, Aborigine, stop disturbing Liao. Not disturbing. Then keep some distance. You're distracting him from his studies, you know. It is a little distracting to have a big cat face right next to your notebook, but I don't mind. Leopard moves his head away from my desk. And you shouldn't just hang around here like a peasant. Do you know how annoying you are? If you want to stay, stay, but if you keep disturbing others, you're just pathetic. Not disturbing, and God, ask for trouble. I ask for trouble, you say? You're full of trouble yourself, breaking into other people's life and not being aware of it. I don't mind if you insist on staying, but you can at least be considerate. Take a seat and keep yourself away from Liao as far as possible. Hence God's words, not listening. What? Are we seriously going to argue over this? I look to Senpai, but he just glances over at Tiger and Leopard before returning to his phone. Right, I am a hand god, and I am the protector of Liao. If you want Liao's help, you'd better listen to me. It's basic manners. Hand god asks for trouble, not listening. Now I'm asking for trouble. If you... Knock it off! I'm in class, you do... Oh. Crap. I just realized that I shouted that loud in a classroom when no one else knows what the hell I'm going on about. Expectedly, everyone in the room stares at me. Sir? Well, what are you going on about? No, it was nothing. I'm so sorry, I was just dreaming. I quietly try to muster my defense. Don't doze off in my class. If you want to sleep, you shouldn't be in my class. This was your last chance, understood? Yes, understood. Damn it! I'm completely lost with my notes now. Stupid cats! Yeah, well, I'm sorry, I'm not used to the Aborigine and I forgot you could hear us. But like I said before, others won't hear us. There may be many situations like this from now on, so you should get accustomed to it. Yeah, I realize that now. I just need some time to be accustomed to this. And you're in no place to criticize me. I feel ashamed and angry as I bury my face in my arms. I can't even listen to the class at this point. Those two troublemakers remained silent from then onwards. It doesn't help much as I could still feel the attention from everyone until class finished. I have to drag myself out of class. At least Senpai gives me a reassuring pat on the shoulder. You alright, Leo? That really could have gone better. It really could have. What the hell was I thinking? Sorry. Don't you even say that. It's alright, you don't have to. I just remember that I'm talking to nothing again. Thankfully this time I'm walking in the corridor and it looks like I'm just talking to Senpai. Yo, why do you keep covering up for this aborigine? Could you stop calling him aborigine? It's really not appropriate these days. I make sure to speak quietly, pretending that I'm talking to Senpai. There's no need to play the race card now, and it didn't really bother me to begin with, so don't you just lay the blame on him? Firstly, you call me a handgun. Handgun! Yes! He's a gun now! You call me a hand god. Secondly, aborigine is a proper noun. It's not like I've been calling him a barbarian. It's not your words, it's your attitude. So you mean I shouldn't hate him? Yes. I can do that. Alright, sure, you're a guardian tiger from a high tempo, but why be so strict? I mean, I'm a hand god as well, but Nikuro doesn't bother me. You are not nearly qualified to argue with me, you kitten. Hey, don't call me kitten! I'll leave them alone and walk to my next class. It's the exact same classroom. Nice. At least they somehow managed to stop arguing during my next phone. Finally, I have some peace. Next phone? Yeah. Is there a meaning I'm not getting, or did they just mix things up? Doesn't matter. Senpai's full attention is now on his phone, but my notes are severely lacking. I see some of the same people from my class looking at me. Embarrassed, I can't help but try and huddle away from their eyes, knowing full well I won't be able to escape until class is over. Thankfully, it's not long before the lesson ends, and I can finally rest my uneasy soul. Just as soon as I step outside, Senpai comes around in front of me and blocks my way dramatically. Yo, let's get some dinner. We already missed our chance at lunch, so we have to get something nice. Alright, what do you want? A big hot pot. Senpai, aren't you forgetting that we have club practice tonight? Even then, we have practice, we still have to eat. We're in the dance club, and no matter how you look at it, it's not a great idea to dance on a full stomach. And that's not the only issue. For starter, a hot pot would be way too filling. And secondly, we won't have the time to eat one to begin with. Sorry Senpai, there's no way I'm dancing after eating that much food. It's such a great chance to dine with you, Liao. It's alright, we'll have lots of chances. There's no need to hurry. I just thought, alright, you better keep your word. I will. So for now, how about we just head off to the cafeteria? Yeah! Ooh, that's a nice looking cafeteria. We move to the cafeteria and find a table for 4. It's kind of a waste, although technically there's 4 of us. After securing a table, Senpai and me go to the stalls. I guess Lope has never been to a cafeteria, so he comes too. Tiger on the other hand follows Leopard, probably just wanting to keep an eye on him. Our college has a super huge cafeteria. They have everything: bentos, noodles, meat, hamburgers, desserts. There's even a drink bar. You could probably find whatever you wanted. Since we don't have much time, I go for something simple. A chicken type rice. Senpai ends up getting himself some pork rib noodles, and well, an extra large soft drink. Senpai, are you really going to drink that much before practice? I thought it was only recitation today, right? Right. We're not supposed to have a full club practice today. It was only a recitation for the show yesterday. It should be over in a couple of minutes. But you never know, so I'm not about to stuff myself. When I try to argue further with Senpai, Tiger comes back from the stalls. Yo, What is that? A hamburger? It's just a hamburger, you know, like meat, salad and sauce, between two sesame seed buns. There should be a picture over there on the menu. It does seem that they have many meats available. Oh yeah, mostly pork or beef or chicken though. Now what? You didn't even know what hamburger is? What rock did you live under? My worshipper don't use them as sacrifice. Traditionally speaking, it's right to not have seen one. So I guess with your family that means you won't have had any before coming here to then having some trouble. Hey, it's not like I live under a rock too. I love hamburgers. I even have egg burgers for breakfast all the time. Egg burgers? So that's not the same thing? Well, kinda. It's meat between two buns, but with a fried egg. But doesn't sound as nice as the menu picture make it out to be. What are you laughing at? So you've been well acquainted with all this for a long time then, kitten? A long time ago? You mean before I possessed this body? Well, I'm not sure. I have all these memories after all, and I can't tell if those are his or mine. So, maybe I didn't know before. I see. So, why do you ask? Nothing, simply curiosity. Your man definitely wants a hamburger. Wait, really? Huh. So, how about I get one for you? No, it's fine. But, Yao, can you eat anymore? Me? No, I'm not hungry. So you're just going to throw that away? What a waste. I thought that you wanted... I think I'm starting to mix voices up now. I thought that you wanted to eat a burger though. It's like I need to eat anything. Well, yeah, when you call yourself a Chitong, the guardian tiger is a spirit. He doesn't literally eat things. What? No, wait. So what do you mean by he doesn't eat things? Oh, nice JPEG. Yeah, how should I explain this? So, when a god eats something, they just eat the chi within. They don't actually eat any of the food itself, but they eat the food spirit. Material energy. In traditional Chinese culture. Huh. Basically, humans won't see a difference. So, it's more like an offering? Yeah, so you buy a hamburger for the old man over there. He gets to enjoy the taste, but you have to finish it anyway. Otherwise, we'll just have to throw it away. Okay, so this chi you mentioned, is that something gods need? Yeah, we need it, but gods won't run short on chi as long as people worship them. You're basically the priest for the old man, so he won't be hungry if you're here. I'm not that lucky since my food ground doesn't have any worshipper these days. Although God can maintain their power as long as a priest is present, it's better to have some offerings. Offerings are the better way to obtain chi and attain people's belief after all. So I'm the priest. You put my statue on your shelf, didn't you? You are also my worshipper, so your room could be considered my temple, and therefore you are my priest. What a cruddy temple! So all this time I've been serving my guardian tiger, but by that logic I've done embarrassing things in the temple. Is that even okay? But I've never worshipped tiger's statue properly, not to mention sacrifices. I don't really like the family tradition, but now I feel like I've treated him unfairly because I ignored them. It's alright, I'm not really hungry, I just wanted to try. I've never even offered him a sacrifice before. I can't just say no the first time he's ever actually asked for something. So I'll just go get one. It's fine, Yao, there's no need to waste it. That's right, we can get one tomorrow and eat it for dinner. Now that you can see him, you can just buy him whatever he wants anyway. However, you know God will punish you if you waste food. Yeah, okay. I've pretty much decided not to buy my guardian tiger whatever he wants. He's a guardian tiger of my family. It's the least I can do for him after ignoring him for so long. Now that I think about it, maybe Leopold wants something to eat as well. I look around to find him staring at the drink bar. Never mind, I think he's good. Returning to my dinner, I finish off my chicken thai rice, return my tray, and head off to a club with Senpai. Alright, we're gonna get a little bit of dance. Whoa, humans! The venue for dance club is a place we call the mirror wall. It's basically an open veranda room, with the back wall covered in mirrors. We find a corner to drop off our things while the other club members stand around and talk to each other. Tiger leans against a pillar, watching us from the other side of the crowd. Leopard seems enamored with the mirror wall itself. I don't think he's ever seen such a big mirror before. He must be pretty happy to watch us practicing after the show last night. Usually I would hang around with the other freshmen, but I just decided to keep an eye on Senpai. Everyone around us is in high spirits after last night's show. Then our club leader arrives to give us a rousing speech about the show. The whole club echoes their excitement, and I feel it too. I share this honor with my fellow club members, our success and our failures. I all felt as one. It's just how we are. What a good club. I'll miss it. Senpai, are you alright? You don't seem yourself. Did you get a cold? No? Why, can I be sentimental sometimes? I didn't mean it like that, but what's wrong? Has anything happened to you? Well, I was talking as a guardian tiger because, you know, I'll have to leave school if you decide to go to Miaoli with me. Well, really, I have to leave anyway, even if you don't take my offer. That's right, you have to go back anyway. Yeah, well, after being in this body for so long, I started thinking that being a human isn't that bad. It's such a lovely club. It's pretty rare, right? After all, based on my memories, well, that's not a good topic. What kind of topic? Oh, it's nothing. So, talking about coming to Miaoli, what do you think about it at the moment? Well, it's really not that easy. All three of you want my help. You can help all of us then. No way! Is it really impossible? I know it's not easy, but it's not like it's gonna take like 5 years or something. I'm sure that Guardian Tiger doesn't give you home right away. So I'm sure there's some way you can do that and manage to help me as well as that Leopard. How long would that take? 10 years? I need to give up dancing during the best years of my career. There's no way. Well, couldn't you just help me? It's not that easy. You said it wouldn't take more than 3 years, so how many years is there exactly? And then, what should I do to rejuvenate your temple? I have no idea at this point. That's a good point. I didn't really explain it to you before. Let's see. It's just a small temple, so it definitely won't take a lot of effort to run. More specifically, you gotta do the housekeeping, advertise for the temple, talk to the people to see if we can help them, and so on. Isn't that a lot? Well, those are all petty things, but we have to build people's confidence in us step by step. It's never easy to convince people, so I can't tell you how long it's going to take. Honestly, it sounds boring. Maybe you can entertain yourself by dancing. There's no way that will work. You know that well, Senpai. I'd have no tutor or clubmate, so I wouldn't get anywhere. That's true, but at least you have me. Just consider it. But Senpai, I couldn't do all this while I'm at school, could I? Since I can't just drop out of school, would you wait until I graduate? Even then, if I choose to take 2 years off, I need to perform my military service before that. And then 2 years with you was probably the end of my dancing career as it is. I know, but seriously speaking, it's not easy to feed yourself by dancing anyway. Even Yansuchi, never considered dancing as a real career option. Do you think you could really manage that? But I can't just give up all the effort I've put into this, and all the lengths I've gone to so far. Well, honestly, haven't you only been dancing for like half a year? Hell no! I've wanted to do this since high school. It's not like my other options are any better anyway. I don't really care for that stuffy religious stuff. I came to Taipei because I didn't want to be constrained by my family. Now you expect me to give what little I have up just because I have some special talent? I know it's not something that you can decide in a day, but I want you to think about it. I've just been driven up the wall. I'm seeking your help because I really have no way out, so just think about it, alright? I want to work something out with you, Senpai, but... Hey, Sochi! Come over here! The club leader is calling Senpai. Oh, I don't know why they write this like it's something spoken out loud when it's just narration. The club leader is calling Senpai over. Ah, right away! Senpai heads off immediately. It seems like they are going to have a meeting. After all, Senpai is pretty important around here. It's practically the backbone of our club. So, I guess that's the end of our conversation. There was more I wanted to talk to him about. As soon as I just stand here, I get ready to move on when suddenly one of the other guys puts me on the spot. Yo! What's up with you and Sushi, Senpai? What's up with us? You two seem pretty weird today. You come to practice together? And spend heaps of time on body with him? So what, you dating him? What a bad boy. What the hell? No, that's nonsense. We're not in that kind of relationship. So what's going on between you two? We are just talking normally? Honestly, it was a serious conversation. How could that be taken as romantic? How suspicious. I didn't see you two being that close before. It's not like you two were inconspicuous about it either. You see, all the other guys are staring at you. Really? Cut to shot of absolutely no one. I look around to find a few guys from the Sushi Senpai Admirers Club, which are staring at me. What the hell, we were just talking. Our club has a pretty chill atmosphere, evidently so chill that people gossip about anything. Now everyone's gonna think we're in cahoots or something. Is every club like this? Or maybe it's just ours. But I was just... So, what were you doing before you two arrived here together? We had dinner. Whoa! And you say you weren't in a relationship? I'm not in a relationship. Just admit it. We're buddies, right? It's not that bad to be in love with Senpai. He's super cute. Like I said, we're not. Convince me all you want. You just have to convince the entire club at this rate. People want the truth. Okay. Yo said there's nothing going on. Just leave him alone already. Another guy grabs the shoulder of the person talking to me. Come on, you don't see risky things like this every day. You don't see a fight every day either, so back off or I'll beat you. Of course you won't really beat up anybody, but most guys seem bored of teasing me anyway, thank God. Thanks a lot, Jiao. Oh, suddenly they actually have names. One thing I know about Jiao, even though you can find 1,000 people on the street with his name, this guy is actually Aboriginal Taiwanese, like the name's origins would suggest. You're welcome. Sometimes you just have to be tough with them. Well, I mean, it's hard to deny some of the stuff they've been saying. I mean, after all, Senpai, well, Suchi, possessed by a leopard cat, has been living with me since last night. Embarrassed, I try to avoid Jiao's gaze. Wait, hold on, this isn't... Yeah, his name is changing. I noticed leopard hanging around in the process. Right, there's something I could ask Jiao. Jiao, are you a Rukai? Seeing a leopard reminded me that Jiao helped us a lot with information on the Rukai tradition for the show last night. Maybe he knows something. Yeah, what's up? Which tribe? What tribe? It's, well, where's your hometown? Wutai, is that what you want? Yeah, what a coincidence. Coincidence? Uh, Nothing. I can't exactly tell him there's a cloud that leopard from Wutai who wants my help, but I really want to ask him something about it. How should I do this? It's alright, it's just that, well, are you familiar with Rukai traditions? Rukai tradition? I know a bit. Anything you wanna know? Do you know of any Rukai gods who are clouded leopards? A very specific question? Well, I'm afraid it's not my specialty, clouded leopards. Honestly, I have no idea. None at all? I don't know, at least nothing I can come up with on the top of my head. Like I said, I don't know much about this stuff. But I have an aunt who teaches this stuff. I can ask her for help. Really? Please ask her for me, I'd owe you one. You're welcome. It's no skin off my nose. Afterward, I say goodbye to Jiao, and he heads off. Somewhat relieved that that's over. I'm kinda worried that Leopard overheard what we are talking about. Luckily, he's too busy watching some of the guys practicing to take notice. Or, for that matter, see how embarrassed I was. It's kinda strange though. Jiao probably wouldn't know something about all the big Rukai gods, but he couldn't think of anything to do with clouded leopards. Could there really be new clouded leopard gods in the Rukai? I mean, even with how humble he is about what he knows, he's usually on top of his stuff. Guess he could have just not remembered it like he said. I start to wonder if I should ask Leopard about it when I'm interrupted by Senpai coming back over. Yo, sorry for keeping you waiting. What's wrong? You seem down. I'm fine, it's just, well, honestly, some guys were making fun of me. And it just put me off a bit. Making fun of Yao? What's about? Oh, it's about you. Starting to catch on that I'm suddenly spending more time with you. There's been a bunch of cussing about it. Oh, it's fine, leave them be. You're the one being harassed. What does it matter? Are they going to hurt you? You never know. Heaps of those guys are into you and you know it. I might get murdered one day. Okay, now you're just being dramatic. Don't worry about it. Even if they come asking for trouble, I won't let anyone else touch you a single bit. Whatever, it's not like you'll always be around to stop them. Right, so I just have to stay with you all the time. Senpai, this whole time has been your real intention, right? Stop messing around with me. Come on, it's not like we can make the rumors disappear by themselves. It's not like I'm gonna let some gossip get between us. You know how much your help means to me. So just don't give a crap about the rumors. I'll be here to protect you, Liao, no matter what happens. So don't worry about it, okay? I don't think your words are very credible, Senpai. I thought you at least deny that. I don't really care, like I said, I'll protect you, Liao, regardless if you trust me or not. Besides, you not trusting me just means I'm being too cute for you to handle. No, it's not like that. Senpai? Okay, I go easy on you for now. Actually, I was about to go home and grab my stuff. There's nothing else scheduled for the club today, so you can go home early too. Oh yeah, sounds good. There's no way I'm staying around with all the heat on me today. Issue is living with Senpai is just going to throw fuel on the fire. What to do? I'm going home, Liao, see you later. He says out loud enough to get people's attention. Damn it! He did that on purpose. I better get out of here before people start asking questions. I pull my guardian tiger and pull the dead-rigging clouded leopard aside and get my butt out there as fast as possible, quickly making my way home. Phew, I'm exhausted. Yeah, I think my throat is kinda getting exhausted a little bit too. soon going to be the end. I chucked my backpack on the ground, just about ready to throw myself onto my bed, but I can't take a break just yet. It's a pain, but no matter how tired I am, I just can't go to bed without taking a shower. I wrestle my body away from its soft retreat and head to the bathroom, getting into the shower. After the shower, I get dressed and start to tidy up my room when I hear a knock from the door. It's probably Senpai. Yo, I'm home! I open the door to find Senpai lugging a full-on travel suitcase down the corridor. Where's he even going to put this much stuff? Senpai, that bag's huge. Where are you even going to put it? So just let it be my personal closet. It's a perfect fit for the front corner of your room. You just have to move your folding table out the way. You really planned this out, didn't you? It's all because I like you, yo. What kind of response is that? I'm giving up trying to reason this guy. Senpai then invites himself into my room, humming a cheery tune while he begins making himself at home. Before I know it, he's finishing setting up his stuff and is off to the bathroom. I'm so tired. I collapse into my bed, complaining to no one but myself. Yo, I'm not sure if I'm worrying too much, but I believe you should watch out for that kitten. What's wrong? Simply put, I don't trust him. I have no reason to trust some so-called guardian tiger who used to be a yaoi. Was there something about it? The glossary? Going to check quickly. No, there's nothing. Well, fuck. So he's a yaoi who became a guardian tiger? Correct. Although I've never heard about any leopard cat guardian tiger. So here we go. Oh, he was a demon. That's why he's so suspicious to me. Fox Sprite. Correct. Although I've never heard. Yeah, I just read that. Even if he was genuine, he would have once been a leopard cat yaoi who had been subdued and taken by a local god of soil. But the next yaoi is still a yaoi, keep that in mind. I mean, I can't say his action haven't been weird. I'm still not sure how I feel about him possessing Suchi-san, Senpai. I mean, he's Suchi for now, but what happens to the real Yan Suchi? On top of that, people are starting to think we're in a relationship. I feel bad for Yan Suchi. This will be his problem too once it's all over. Yeah, I'll keep that in mind. Honestly, I just need to sleep after all the drama today. I don't really care about who's sleeping with me. To avoid the fight, I just pull up my quilt and close my eyes. Senpai will probably turn off the light anyway. I close my eyes and think. Everything that's happened, everything I could do, and the things I didn't do, they all wait on my mind as I fall asleep. Alright, I guess this is gonna be a good point to stop. I really need a drink now. Oh shit, I accidentally skip a dialogue while clicking on save, but is there a log? No, it doesn't seem like there's any. Maybe in settings? No, I don't know. Oh, fucking hell! I guess I'll have to check that later. Maybe on the main menu, if I can go back to that. Yeah, home. Is there like a specific key for select? Yeah, mouse scroll for the log. So I'll see that later. So I'm going to just stop it here for now. I don't know how much recording has been. I think it's around maybe 2 hours. Yeah, I'm really starting to feel all that reading on my throat. So I'm going to appreciate a little break now. So for now, guys, it's pretty nice. It's pretty classic, I'd say, as far as visual novel go, outside of the furry thing, but it's nice for now. We'll see when things get real. I've heard things about this visual novel, but hopefully it won't turn out like a Doki Doki Literature Club. The character almost got murdered, and we have to deal with like an ex-demon, Leopard Cat. So I think I'm going to still be suspicious about that one. So I'll see you later, whoever's courageous enough to have gotten to the end of this.